What's crackalackin', all you coffee lovers out there? Here we are, back again. Another Thursday morning with the homies. Got some coffee going. Look at that. Got me some Road Dog iced coffee made up here. And we're just going to sit back, relax, talk some trucking, talk some logistics, catch up on the world, catch up on things. And then we're going to be out of here and go do some work today because we've got plans to take over the world. So with that, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Go fill up your cup, and we'll see you in a moment.
Well, good. Happy morning.
What's up, Spence? How you doing, broski?
Oh, got a little caffeine in the caffeine cup.
Yeah. What cup you drinking out of this morning?
My cup.
Well, why did you fucking change them all the time, bro? That's why I wouldn't ask if you. I'm using my cup from Mandalay Bay that I got an adult slushy in for the Michael Jackson show.
Oh my gosh! Please don't say that stuff on my podcast about Michael Jackson.
Dude, hey, if you go to Vegas, you got to go see the Michael Jackson 1 show. It's the greatest show on the strip.
You gonna go see the movie?
I already did. My wife and I went and saw a damn good movie, bro. 100%.
Yeah, I heard it was actually pretty good.
Dude, his nephew, if that kid, and I'd say kid because I'm old enough to be his daddy, but if that kid doesn't win an Oscar or something for that performance, dude, if you haven't seen it, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, just being able to mimic his characteristics and all of that stuff, like, dude, that's hard in itself. So, fucking good. Really good movie, man. Really good movie.
I was never a big Michael Jackson fan. I mean, I like some of his stuff in the early days, Beat It and Billie Jean but I mean, I was kind of hit and miss with him, I guess.
I like
one of the best artists of our lifetime.
Greatest performer to ever fucking.
He was a weird dude.
Yes.
But he is one of the greatest performers. If you've ever seen, like, just his improv on dance skills.
Yeah, dude.
Matched.
That guy was
Unmatched.
amazing. And I will say, if you watch the movie, you will have a new understanding of him. My favorite thing about the movie is that now his dad is gone. They could really fucking shine a light on what kind of human being that dude was and the things that he put his kids through and shit. So,
it's just like
he should be embarrassed.
It's just like the Elvis movie.
Hell.
Just like the Elvis movie that when Tom Hanks played Colonel Tom Parker. I mean, that just what he put Elvis through and how he held Elvis back. Elvis was wanting to go overseas, but Tom Parker he was really not a citizen of the country, and he was technically illegal.
Yeah,
and he just made these excuses. So it's kind of the same thing. There's two other performers, actually three. I've never seen the other three in concert, but I know people who have, and they told me the stories. But one, obviously Prince, was phenomenal.
Oh, love that guy.
And believe it or not, Michael Bublé, I heard, puts on an amazing.
I've heard the same thing.
And I love his music anyway. And the third one is oh God, what's his name? He's the Puerto Rican. I think he's from Puerto Rico, maybe. He's got a whole entourage.
I don't know.
And he's big, like big. I can't think of his name. It escapes me.
Are you talking about Pitbull? I mean, he's not from Puerto Rico, but
no, not Pitbull. It's kind of like him. It's not Pitbull.
Talking about Bad Bunny.
No, hell no. It's
he'll figure it out by the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of music, have you guys listened to Shinedown's new album?
Negative.
Who?
Shinedown. They've been around for a while.
They're 25, 23.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, been around for a while.
But they have officially charted a #1 across 4 or 5 different genres of music.
Holy shit.
With this album, with the song Young Again, and the album has hit #1 on the Billboard. So they are, I believe it's the first band in history to ever have that simultaneously.
Dang it, son. I'm gonna look at what's the name of that song?
Well, the album's called 8 because it's their 8th album.
Oh, 8.
But it is, dude. It's got a bunch of bangers on it. The song's Young Again. It's probably one of my favorite songs in the last decade. It is so good.
8. Okay, got it. I thought you said 8.
Yeah, who I'm talking about, he's Latin. And like I say, he's big. I mean, he's bigger than Big Bunny, and he's bigger than Pitbull.
I would think I would know who that is because,
I'm sure we all do.
I'm a Pitbull fan, not a Bad Bunny fan, but I can't think of anybody else out of Puerto Rico.
I actually have one of his songs.
Pitbull is Cuban, though. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pitbull is Cuban.
It's
only person I can think of that's big from there is like Daddy Yankee. You know, he's not from Puerto Rico though. He's from Central.
This dude I'm talking about is like Luke Combs big, Morgan Wallen big.
That's not big to me, bro. Fucking like.
Well,
I mean, they're big in their own right, but I don't know. We have different definitions of big.
Getting on Luke Combs now. Wow.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, John. I'm sending it now. I'm sorry, John.
I was going to ask earlier where John was.
Dude, he DM'd me earlier about it, and I forgot.
He was out Doible brokering.
Yeah, Doible broker. Justin Martin threw me off. I was sending the link out to everyone, and no one ever replies. And then Justin Martin replied, and it threw me off. And I don't think I ended up sending out the rest of the links.
Man.
Where are you going, Adam?
Driving back to my office, buddy. I had to go grab some breakfast after dropping my kid off. Yeah, I'm still young enough. I have to do the dad things. You're long past that. Your kids are grown.
Yeah, I'm long past. Now I'm doing the granddad stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to drop mine off usually most every morning unless I'm just so busy I can't, and then my wife will do it. But she works from home too right now, so she stays super busy in the mornings. So that's usually my contribution. I'll take my kid to school, drop her off, and see her through, and then head back to work and dive in.
What are we going to talk about today, guys?
A lot.
I'm waiting on Dan Terry to get up here so I can make fun of him about his Mustang.
We can talk about Spencer's Alzheimer's moment right here.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I mean, I had the guy's name on my tongue. That's gone. That's anyway. How's everybody's week been so far?
Busy as hell.
Yeah.
And nothing's going right. Like, just I wake up and it's like Groundhog Day all over again. Every day right now. Just trucks fall off. There are no trucks. You get a truck. It's just, I don't know, man. It's nuts.
Adam, you got anything out of Virginia going back towards the Midwest?
No, unfortunately not. I do have some Virginias to Floridas, but they're booked up and they need flatbeds because they're drilling rig masts. No, if you'd asked me last week, I had a piece that went to Denver, Colorado out of Virginia.
Huh. Yeah, but last week we weren't there.
That's fair. Oh, hey, Doible Broker Bounty Hunter.
Good morning, guys. The Doible Broker Bounty Hunter in the house.
We were talking about music while Pedro decided to leave you out of the circle today.
It's okay. You know, for the last 24 hours, I had an earworm with Kodachrome.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Wow.
What?
Wait, what?
What kind of people you be hanging around with?
Yeah,
John?
it's
No. I mean that it's an old Paul Simon song. And I don't know why it just stuck in my head for almost a week.
You lost me at old.
Paul Simon. Okay, it's okay. You know, I am almost as old as our friend Jeff Dickinson, so I get it. I get it.
Oh no,
I
bro, you got quite
didn't
a
know
while.
anybody was as old as Dickinson.
Unless your social security number is 3, you ain't nowhere near as old as Jeff Dickinson. Jesus is number 1. Jeff Dickinson's number 2.
Jeff Dickinson.
No. I'm sorry. Jeff was number 1. Jesus was number 2. It's just been around for about 3,000 years before Jesus' time.
That's true.
He looks great for 3,000 years old.
He talks about building.
Hey! He used to tell me stories about Cleopatra. Man, she must have been a piece.
Every morning he wakes up, he rises from the dead.
My God.
Love you, Jeff.
We're all going to go to Jeff's house. Jeff, where's all your beds? Let me show you the basement. Lined with caskets. Jeff's really a vampire.
They sleep on stones.
He's a day walker.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be
John,
honest.
what did you retire as out of the Air Force?
I didn't retire. I separated as a captain. I was up for major and I turned down the promotion.
Why?
I have my reasons.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
It was a lot of politics. We'd been at war for a long time. The minute that I got promoted, I would have been sent on a 2-year unaccompanied tour to Baghdad to run the aerial port out there, and I wouldn't have a mid tour because it's considered a short tour, not a deployment. So that would have been like total suck ass, and I said no.
Yeah, I can't blame you. 2 years in Baghdad sounds awful.
Well, especially after coming out of Korea. I was in Korea at the time, and my 3-star that I worked for was basically, hey John, we can get promoted pretty damn fast here if you want it. And I said, you know what? I'm not sure I do. He's like, okay, well, we can get you passed over. And if you're passed over twice in a row, 2 boards in a row, then you're required under federal law to be separated from the military as an officer. But you get 6 months lump sum severance payout plus 6 months of benefits after. And I'm like, So I went back to my quarters. My wife was with me in Korea. And we had the conversation. That conversation lasted all of 10 seconds. Got passed over a couple months later, passed over again 6 months after that. And I had my separation orders. For about 10 days, I was the senior ranking captain in the entire United States Air Force by time and grade.
Wow.
I separated 3 days short of my 10-year anniversary.
Mm.
What else is new? You guys watching the World Cup at all?
I prefer football to football, to be perfectly honest. But I have not had the chance to watch any of those games. I just haven't had.
Dude, I'm a diehard soccer fan. I'll watch soccer over American football all day long.
Have you heard the latest about? So you know where the word soccer came from, right? You ever looked that up?
No, actually, I don't.
So
I've heard it, but I don't.
I think it's Great Britain that basically came up with it and kind of like gave it to us in a way, and we kind of adopted it and you kind of ran with it. But now the soccer league, ML, S, I guess, they're and this is a real thing. It was on the news the other morning. They were just kind of like talking about it. So I don't know if it's going to become a thing or what, but they're wanting to stop calling it soccer and calling it football. And they want the NFL to drop football and come up with something else.
Good luck.
There was some kind of rumbling about that, or somebody made a comment about that.
Being American,
JR, you want to go to Iowa?
Do that?
Do what?
You want to go to Iowa?
Yeah, no. The rest of the
I want to go to Iowa.
Football.
Yeah,
I'll go to Iowa.
I just got to Virginia to Iowa. I'll talk to you about after the show.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a bunch of the games, and there have been some incredibly athletic plays.
Oh yeah.
And there's been some serious upsets too. I mean, you know, a lot of people will go, well, how do you have a tie? Well, you have a tie in the group stages because it matters for who ranks up and who moves on. So some of these draws that have occurred from teams that, you know, that people thought they were just going to come in and get steamrolled in all three of their group stage matches have been really impressive. And, you know, Germany had a 7-1 game. I'm trying to think. Erling Holland and Amsterdam had an impressive game where they scored 4 goals against Iran, and it's just been something, man. It's been fun to watch. The United States, for the first time ever, we scored 4 goals in the World Cup for the first time ever.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty good. I saw one of their games against Paraguay, I think it was.
Yeah, Paraguay was last Friday. That was the first game. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed the one play. I don't know who it was. I was with a buddy of mine and a couple other friends out at, out to eat, watching on the TV, and happened to be on, and I just happened to look up, and one of the USA players, I think it was a USA player, went to kick the ball, and there was another player, defender, kind of in front of him, and as soon as the guy kicked the ball, the first thing he did was grab his crotch to cover himself up, and it was like right there on the TV. It was hilarious, and because that buddy of mine that I was with played college soccer, was actually was invited to go try out for the Olympic team years and years ago, and he was like, "Yeah, that's the thing, man. They're always grabbing their crotch to cover themselves up when a kick."
That sounds like it was a free kick right towards the goal.
No, it was like during a play. It wasn't a free kick. It was like, I mean, they were like, he was coming across to block his kick or something like that, and the guy went to kick it, and the ball went right up towards him, and he hopped up in the air. He was hopping, kind of in midair, and he was grabbing himself like, "Oh God, I'm gonna get hit."
The best thing is what this guy right here, the one-armed DIYer. Like,
oh yeah, that's a good buddy of mine. I love that
all the foreigners coming over here and experiencing America for the first time. Like, that is where the real fucking jewels are.
Did you guys see where the Scots have drank Boston out of beer?
No, but
yeah, I saw that.
Like, that takes talent to drink an entire city out of beer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they were. Rebecca was telling me that that over here when they were in Dallas, they had buses going every 30 minutes to the Fort Worth Zoo, to Buc-ee's, and somewhere else, and they were full.
Buc-ee's cleaned up,
and they were full.
Oh yeah, there's millions of people in Europe over here, because Americans don't understand. Americans have never really gotten into soccer like the rest of the world, but soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
So let's look at these comments real quick. Josh made a comment, Euro eating Texas barbecue. Now,
yes,
should the Europeans be eating North Carolina pork barbecue? Or should they have
Texas isn't real barbecue?
Texas, hold on a second there. You better bite your tongue.
We're not going to get into this shit with these losers, JR.
Texas isn't real barbecue. Texas is brisket. That's not barbecue.
Oh my fucking God. Anyway,
that's basically
most
like
of the videos,
baking your mom's fucking potato salad.
Most of the videos have been Texas barbecue. And because I mean that they have it in Houston and stuff, but I mean those videos have been great. Like one guy was saying, he's like, we ate so much barbecue they couldn't even sleep because their stomachs.
They got the fucking meat sweats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to desktop real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Yeah, the definitely the videos of all the people, like the Japanese guy at the bar here in Texas, freaking riding the mechanical bull, dude.
Oh my God, I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, it was good, bro. He stayed on for a little bit.
Waka.
Yeah, they it's been some of the stuff that my wife's been telling me about. It's been pretty comical.
Yeah. Well,
people coming
they're over
here
experience a lot
going
of
into our Walmart and stuff, and just like just blowing their minds how big everything is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
it
sure
was,
they're having a good time experiencing things.
oh shit. Sorry, Adam.
You're good.
Yeah,
So-
it is,
so
dude.
how-
Dude, it honestly has been great, man. Because I'll tell you one of the greatest things about the content is a lot of these people within the stuff, like within their videos, they're saying, man, like I never knew America was like this. Like they talk about how nice everyone is. Like as soon as they find out they're from another country, like all these things are like, like several of them have said, like, this is not what we're being, what we have as far as an opinion of y'all. We feel it's violence everywhere and a bunch of fat, obese people, and you're mean and rude. And so that I like the best, man. I love that all these thousands and thousands of people are coming to our country and they're getting to get American hospitality, and have a taste of our culture and stuff like that. Just so that is honestly my favorite part is breaking down those stereotypes that the world sees Americans as.
Doesn't
Oh, yeah, dude, it's been great.
Iran have a team over here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about it on the news, and
They just got beat by Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about how I think they were kind of welcomed over here. I didn't hear them-
Everybody's been welcomed over here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the great thing that that's why they call football the beautiful game, because of its ability to unite everybody.
Well,
unless you're
not-
a Somali,
unless you're Brazil
unless you're
and
a
they tear
Somali
down the
referee.
stadiums and shit.
Unless you're a Somali referee, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Somali referee who couldn't get a visa. The government wouldn't give him a visa, and they kept him from entering the country. But FIFA went ahead and paid for his entire fee for the tournament, as if he actually worked it to compensate him. So that was a good thing. I thought that was a class act by FIFA.
I love what Josh just said. We need ice at all the stadiums. Posted. I love it.
Oh my God.
What about those? I know you guys probably don't follow it. I don't really follow it, but it's great to see them there because they're like just dominating everybody. But those Tar Heels, man, and college baseball,
Nobody cares.
They
Well,
ate
we're talking about
Virginia's
soccer,
lunch.
Spencer.
I know, but we're moving on. Let's move on to baseball. I'm tired of soccer.
Are the Tar Heels kicking anybody's ass in soccer right now?
No, but they have.
Moving on, back to
number one team in university.
Actually,
The girls' soccer team is number one.
The girls' soccer team did this. Look at North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. Did you know I'm in North Carolina?
Damn, Adam, I didn't realize that was you doing that. I had to look up to see
my
that.
God, that's fucking funny.
He makes noises like that periodically.
He's good at it. Yeah, I need him to
He's
do a
cute when he does
voiceover.
it.
I need him to
He's
do a
cute.
voiceover on my show, my
Yeah.
startup sequence with that voice.
Yeah.
What do you have, hon?
Yeah. What do you want? You want the meatloaf?
It sounds like was it June? What her name from the Odd Couple? Wasn't that the wife? They had that really high pitched voice.
Yeah.
Can't remember what-
And Edith from Archie Bunker.
Edith Bunker.
Yeah.
Edith Bunker.
Archie. Archie, what do you think of this, Archie?
Speaking of speaking of Edith, can somebody kick Josh out of chat? He's done.
I know.
Yeah.
Josh he's off his meds today. Mom, the meatloaf.
Oh yeah, Will Ferrell.
Mom,
Wedding
the
Crashers,
meatloaf!
that was the best. That was the best.
Fuck!
It was funny.
Like funerals, man. The girls are just like
That entire
funerals are the
scene
best
was
place to pick up
improv.
women.
Yeah, I saw a thing about that.
It
That
was what?
entire scene was improv, and it was hilarious.
Oh heck yeah, it was.
Mom, cancel the meatloaf. Never mind.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, they were supposed to come out with a part 2, and I think everybody signed up for it, but I hadn't heard anything else about it.
It's coming. It is. I think I saw Apple movie trailers had it up, so
Really?
it'll be out soon.
Yeah, that'll be great to see that what they do with that one. Because
I
number
could
one,
take
the
a good
first one
name.
was such a great movie.
It was, dude. It was like you could have picked a better cast for that thing. And I am
But
not
listen,
a Will Ferrell fan. by
I
any
will
stretch.
go out. I will go out on this limb, and I will die on this hill. The mid 2000s, like from 2003 ish until 2015, were some of the funniest movies ever made.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you think of Step Brothers, you think of Wedding Crashers, American Pie. Like some of the funniest, most iconic movies ever made.
Yeah.
Uh,
Remember
Pedro and
Porky's?
I were Pedro and I were talking about movies last night at the end of close to the end of the podcast, and
Mhm.
I don't see any movies out these days that's even worth even going to see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
went-
Top Gun 2 was the last one I saw, and
That was a
I
good
thought it
one.
was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I will
Well,
say my favorite part about movies and I've is that I don't
Popcorn.
look forward to is honestly the graphics, man. Because I'm with Jr. There's not a lot of new stories to fucking tell. We're kind of just recycling a lot of things, but I will say I do love like watching stuff with amazing graphics now. Like I think
Have
that's
you
my biggest
seen-
thing.
Have you seen the new Jack Ryan movie on Amazon yet?
I
Yes,
have started
yes,
it, but I haven't
that
finished
was-
it.
Now,
Dude,
that was
it
kick-ass.
was fantastic. And
Wow.
they've already said, Krasinski's already said, if the fans want it, I'm willing to do another one. So I'm hoping they start doing another one.
Yeah, they're
Jack
good.
Ryan?
Because
I'll
they
have to check that out.
they do such a good job of telling the story. John, have you seen the Jack Ryan series on Amazon?
Yes, that's good too. Jack Ryan series is good too.
Dude, okay, so I'm not one to really sit down and watch a ton of TV because I just don't have time, right? I binge watched the entire first season in a single day.
Wow.
It was
Well,
that good.
I've got to go back to Phoenix in a couple of weeks, and that's what I do. In the evenings, I'll binge watch something. I'll make sure I put that on my
it
watch list.
was
Put it at
was
the top of your
fantastic.
list.
Yeah, put
Yeah,
it at number
it's
one.
real good.
And then number two, the Terminal List.
That one is fucking fantastic, dude.
Yep.
I don't.
That
I've
that
tried
guy
to watch
is
that's a movie, isn't it? Terminal List.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
series.
series.
dude.
It's
How
Because I've got it
crazy is
saved
it?
on my favorites on Amazon Prime, and it showed it as a movie.
No, it's a show. How crazy is it,
Okay.
Adam, that both of those guys that we're talking about that are now lead action stars, just a decade plus ago, were dumb comedy people in series on TV, and now they've
Yeah.
completely switched. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
personally, I love them better, like as action
Oh,
stars. I love their-
Krasinski as an action star is incredible.
yes, dude.
But
like,
I mean, the plots of the first 3 seasons of Jack Ryan were incredible. Like it was so relatable to current events. You're like, holy shit, is this actually going on? Like, it was so good.
Yeah,
I'll be right back,
I
guys.
can't wait to check that out. You know, I actually saw a movie in the movie theater for the first time in like 6 years, just a couple weeks ago. I went and I saw Don't Shoot Me, Mandalorian, and Grogu.
I saw it too. It's,
I have not
disappointed.
seen that yet. I'm waiting for it
Waste
to
your
come out.
money. Wait till it fucking comes out.
I think it was It would have been better as a multi-part episode.
That's what it was
in the
supposed to
next
be,
season.
John. The movie
it
was
would have
the
been better that
missing
way.
Season 2.
It would have been better that way. However, I have not missed a single Star Wars opening night premiere since 1977.
Damn it, son. Let's go.
Not a single one. So I cannot miss these on opening night. I don't want to break my streak. And the next one that's coming out is November of next year. They are releasing the 50th anniversary edition of A New Hope. They found the
That one I will
original.
go see.
They found the original theatrical cuts, and they are re-airing them for the 50th anniversary. So I will definitely be there for that. You know, the one where Han actually shot first. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, but JR, don't waste your money on it, dude. It is honestly, and I'll ask you this: have you ever watched the Mandalorian series?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. About to say, if you haven't, this movie is going to make zero sense to you. And even if you watch the Mando series, you're going to be a little slightly lost because, again, they took this movie. Was supposed to be a season in the show, and for some reason, it never happened. If you watch the series between 2 and 3, there's like this weird gap. And that's what this was supposed to be, and it never got made, and they just wrapped it into this fucking movie. So you watch the whole series, and then you do this movie, and you're like, wow, this is completely weird. And the storyline is, it took me probably halfway through the movie to figure out, oh, That's what the point of the movie is. It's fucking weird, man. It was weird, but
Well, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to come out on
I had to
Disney.
watch it though. Like John, I love Star Wars. I love Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal, love him as an actor. I had to go see it. So
the new Star Wars that's out right now, right? Have you seen that one?
yeah, but that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Mandalorian
My
Grogu.
neighbor was saying it wasn't that good. He
wasn't.
was kind of, he's a big Star Wars fan. I mean, I like the older stuff, and but
the critics downplay Mandalorian a lot because there's no lightsabers, hardly any lightsabers.
True, that's true.
And the Star Wars universe is so much bigger than just Jedi and Sith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that I personally had always loved about it. I was a big gamer at the turn of the century, and there was a Star Wars MMO that was out there that I played for about 8 years. And though my wife was a Jedi, I was a bounty hunter, and I loved the hell out of playing that character. It's a different way to experience that universe, and it turns that universe more into almost like an old style Western, and to me it gives the entire structure more flavor, and that's one of the reasons why I really loved The Mandalorian.
I enjoy all these offshoot series that they've been doing, John. The only one I haven't liked is, I can't remember. It starts with an A.
Ahsoka.
No, I loved Ahsoka because I love Rosario Dawson. Love that fucking thing. Yeah. No, it was.
I was about to debate you.
Yeah, it was about a guy. I can't remember. I didn't really like that one, but I'm with you, man. I grew up on Star Wars. Even though I was born in the 80s, like my mom was a huge Star Wars fan. I saw all the movies, in the 90s, in the late 90s when Menace came out. So I love it, but it is so much more than just the Jedis. And I like all the offshoot stuff because you get to see how vast, like you said, the Star Wars universe is, and all these different type of characters and their stories. And the thing about Star Wars movies is you watch them and you see all these characters and you're like, damn, I wonder who that guy Boba Fett really is. And the series, and it brings it all together, man. So I like that because you kind of get the backstories of stuff.
One Arm is talking about Andor. That is to me
I didn't
the
like
absolute best one I have ever come
like
across.
Andor,
the only problem with Andor, the only problem I have with Andor is that it's almost too real. It's almost too real to me, and I thought it was a fantastic story, and leading up to the movie that they ended up doing was awesome.
Agree with One Arm DIYer John Favreau. Like, who would have thought like this dude would take the Star Wars universe where it went? I agree with that, man. And he
and that was wholly blessed by Christ. What was his name? The guy who created Star Wars. I can't believe I'm blanking
Lucas.
On it. Lucas, thank you. Yeah,
I can't think of his name now.
Lucas loved the hell out of it. And actually, I heard a rumor that Lucas was going back to Disney and was taking over the Star Wars storyline again.
I want to say
I thought I had heard
something similar to that.
The last Star Wars movie I saw was the guy, the black-haired actor. I guess it was Darth Vader's son, maybe, or something like that. That he tried to kill that girl and.
You're talking about the last trilogy.
Yeah, it was like 5 years.
Might have been Last Jedi. Might have been Last Jedi or something.
Like 5 or 6 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago.
I did not like the last trilogy that much. I enjoyed what they did for the first movie of that. It was definitely a fan love film. Because there are so many parallels that went back to A New Hope, but that one, after that, the story was too choppy. The directors they had were very choppy. They were all about flash and dash. It was not about story development, character development, which to me was really missing in those. I've watched them once on opening night, and I've never gone back.
Yeah.
So, well, on the, I guess we could trail off on Star Wars, and we'll get into some other stuff. But
Sorry,
I
I could be on there
no,
all day.
dude, I'll talk about fucking movies all day long. I literally was about to start getting into Star Trek. Like, I get made fun of because I like Star Trek too. Like,
I love
Trek.
Star Trek.
Trek
So
is kind of
absolutely.
shit. Oh, but so here,
The
hold on,
thing
talking
that
about
pisses
Star
me
Wars.
off though is that that they killed the next Star Trek that was supposed to come out.
Yeah,
they killed it.
They did. But so here's the cool thing about Star Wars. I watch CBS Sunday Morning, dude. It's one of the few news programs that I watch because I feel like they are pretty much like down the line and shit with the stuff they report. But they did a story a few weeks ago about a teacher who she uses Star Wars in her government and economic classes, and there's another teacher that uses it in other things, and like they use the storylines and the stuff going on to talk about political things and government interaction that actually happens on Earth, but they use the show as a way to, like, you know, kind of chill it out and everything, and it's all that. But the numbers with it, like from previous to now, since this teacher's implemented it, the testing numbers have like vastly improved. Now there are students that are signing up to be in her class because she has implemented this popular thing and has put it into the education, along with a few other teachers and some stuff. Like one uses it, like he used the comparisons in history class of the stuff going on with battles in the, you know, Galactic Republic and all that, and the things that have gone on here. So pretty cool how we're able to implement those kind of things in, you know, in education, man, make things a little bit more interesting. So who'd ever thought Star Wars would be fucking taught in school? You know what I mean?
Trump is the emperor, is what you're saying.
I don't know how she teaches it. I don't know what she said. She teaches it. Yeah. But anyway, where did you go, Adam? Oh, you went to eat breakfast, didn't you?
Went to grab it.
He's in his Whataburger biscuit.
What'd you get from Whataburger for breakfast?
Sausage biscuit, baby, just something simple. The honey butter chicken biscuit that kept me alive during Hurricane Harvey. That stuff was.
Yeah, speaking of, we're supposed to get some of that. We're getting wind right now. It's, you know, kind of, it's pretty windy outside here. I guess we're supposed to get storms this afternoon and tomorrow from that system coming up.
Now, I worked the night shift doing FEMA disaster recovery stuff during Harvey, and the only things open in the small town that I was stationed in was Walmart, Whataburger, and HEB until about 8 o'clock. And that was it. So,
well, what about Waffle House?
They did not have a Waffle House. At least not close to the Air Force Base.
Which base? Where were you?
I was in Seguin, Texas.
So Lackland?
DIY.
No, Lackland's in San Antonio, right? I was out at
Lackland, San Antonio.
I was out in Seguin at the training.
Pretty close. So
yeah,
Seguin's,
it's not.
Pretty
like
close,
20-30 minutes from San Antonio from Lackland.
Far,
But I survived honey butter chicken biscuits, man. That kept me alive.
So Warren Arm is a buddy of mine. He sent me just a badass hat. I've got to wear it on the show next week or something, but it's holy shit.
It's the accident victim.
Better late than never.
Well, you've looked better, Nick.
Yeah, looks like a Middle Eastern sheik.
Don't you
not
pity
this
that
thing
man.
the way
that man.
The video happen is actually this, because you see this, and I think you know I have sleep apnea, so we've got this thing, and then we add that. The only thing that's left is the Empire Strikes Back music and the fucking bucket dropping over my head.
Lord Helmet.
Wow.
Oh man.
The Schwartz is with
awesome.
you.
And the live watching number is going down by themselves.
No, it's going up because we have someone part of the disabled community on the show.
Oh,
yes, it's going up.
May the Schwartz be with. He's disabled by his own choice. He shouldn't have ran the red.
I think
so.
Adaptive.
We blame Scotty McHottie. That's what it is. We blame Scotty.
How does a dude that skinny have sleep apnea? That's what I know. I thought sleep apnea was the fat kid's disease.
Everyone thinks
because despite having a loud mouth, I actually do not have a big mouth.
Right.
So I was born that way. The jaw's tight.
That's
and
that's
blah,
debatable,
blah.
but all right.
Oh
So,
yeah, no. Hey, victim here. I definitely have sleep apnea. Got my CPAP machine. I'll tell you, when I got my CPAP machine, my life changed. It night and day difference. I was so glad I finally did that. I only started doing that about a year ago. But I had the surgery for sleep apnea 20 years ago. That helped, but I still have it.
Is that why you lost your hair?
No. I lost my hair before that.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah. No. I got married.
That'll do it. That's why Spencer wears a hat.
Insert object come flying across screen. You know,
It'll look like the what you call it? What was Han Solo spaceship? Him and Chewbacca.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
How do you,
A
do you
model
have
Millennium flying
Alzheimer's?
across the,
How the hell do you forget the Millennium Falcon?
I don't know. I mean, I like Star Wars, but I was never like into
You
it.
should
Like,
probably quit
you know.
drinking.
and that's okay,
Adam, let's not
Spencer.
give out bad
That's okay.
advice here.
I mean, I love those movies, but I just was never like into all the Space Odyssey, all that stuff.
Those
I just
Tide
never.
Pods.
No,
are
but
perfect.
you know, I got to say, guys, I am unbelievably proud of myself at
Scientific.
this point. I know I posted about a month ago that I had lost 50 pounds since I started my the GLP-1 regimen about 7 months ago. I had to go back to my doctor this week for an issue, and I stepped on the scale. In that time frame, I lost yet another 20 pounds. I'm now down 70 pounds from my high of 380.
Dude, congrats, man.
So you know about the new one?
Can't
that
wait to
Eli
be under
Lilly's,
300 again.
you know the new one that
It
Eli
won't be
Lilly's
too
coming
long.
out
You'll be
with.
half the man.
Yeah. So Eli
Half the
Lilly's
man,
coming
all the
out-
badass.
Well, we'll have to change your name. You can't be the double broker bounty hunter anymore because there won't be double of you.
It'll be like the 1.5 Booker Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, dude, keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
All
that
right, you're incorporating exercise and diet in with it, right? Not just relying on the shot.
Yeah.
I've had to start incorporating the exercise. Like I said a couple months ago, I've got those some stretch band stuff that I
lose
do.
muscle
A
mass.
tiny place.
Yeah.
Yes, no, and my doctor is very happy with the fact that I've kept the vast majority of my muscle mass.
So you know about the new
so-
one Eli Lilly's coming out with. It's going to
The
be the one that
GLP-3.
you lose weight, but you also maintain your muscle mass.
Did not know that.
You know
Eli
what
Lilly's the
concerns
first one
me?
that's going to be doing it.
You know what concerns me about all this, John? Because I'm on one too for diabetes. Have you seen what it's made from?
No, I don't want to know.
I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Go ahead.
It is an isolated protein from Gila monster venom.
From what?
Gila monster venom.
What
It
is
is the
that?
ice-
I have-
a big
The Gila
lizard,
monster?
and
It's a giant lizard. It's a venomous lizard.
Their
Yeah.
venom on its own is deadly. Like it's the only lizard on the planet that has a venom, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Adam?
That's correct.
Yeah, they're
That's correct.
badass, bro.
So they have been working on this GLP-1 for like 70 years. They had it in the 60s and the 70s. They've been researching the Gila monster venom for that long, but it contains the protein, and what the protein does is it paralyzes your stomach
Yeah.
so that the bottom of your stomach, so it slows down feeding food into your intestines so you stay fuller longer. And additionally, it forces, I'll have to find the video, but it forces a certain cell to excrete more GLP-1. The drug itself does not have a GLP-1 in it. It is literally just the protein from Gila monster venom. And from what I'm reading, it is incredibly toxic. Like it's
So
same-
it also
same
curbs your
percent
appetite
level.
for alcohol too. I heard.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff they're finding out
Yeah.
about it. But
There's a lot of addictions that it actually and
Yeah.
it curbs addictive behavior
Right.
overall. You know, and let's face it, a lot of people, including myself, I'm addicted to food. God, I love food.
I'm a
you know?
stress eater, bro. Chocolate is my
Oh,
vice.
absolutely. But when I'm on it, I almost never eat lunch because I'm never hungry.
Yeah, I mean, there's several days I won't eat breakfast or lunch.
Here's what I want to know.
Exactly.
here's the mystery question. So, talking about the Gila monster, with the venom and all that, and I've always wondered, and I've had conversations with random people, friends throughout the years and stuff. So, you know how, like take shrimp for instance. Who was the first? Who was the first dude to ever eat shrimp and say, "I wonder if this is good for you, or will it kill you, or a fish?" Like, who's the first person that did this GLP-1? Who was the first sucker that took it and said, "Oh shit, this will kill you," and they died, and then they. Who was? I want to know who the first person was.
I think they looked at the properties of what the venom does, because
you still had to have a test dummy.
Venom works the same way from the Gila monster bite. Right. It paralyzes your stomach and does all this crap to you. But they said that the toxicity is just as bad as a bite from the Western diamondback rattlesnake. So I found that to be interesting, and I'm digging more into it. Yeah, I never intended for my GLP-1s to be a forever thing, and I don't want them to be. So
when are they going to start making anything from like snake venom and stuff like that?
I don't know. Well, I mean,
Cobra Commander's having a field day.
They make anti-venom from snake venom.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
They're actually using. I saw
Serpenter.
You mentioned shrimp. Michael Irwin's talking about.
I wasn't
crab.
trying to say something.
Yeah, who's the first dumb bastard that said, "Oh, this thing looks delicious. Let me smash it against the rock."
I could tell you here on the Gulf Coast, anything coming out of the sea is food.
Oh, bro.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is the Mayport shrimp here in Jacksonville, followed closely by fresh scallops.
I love fresh scallops, but I prefer the ruby red shrimp that we get out here in the Gulf.
No.
Tiger shrimp.
Whoever the first person was to say, "Hey, we should raise a cow like a treasured person and feed them grass and other wonderful things and massage them and tell them bedtime stories and
love them and hug them and
actually, they do that in Japan with the wagyu."
I know.
Yeah,
and then beat them across the head with a cast iron skillet and fry it up.
That's why it's like 5,000 a pound or some kind of crazy number.
Was thank God for them.
Yeah.
Dude, he's talking. One Arm was talking about the Lone Star tick. I'm telling you right now, if that son of a bitch ever bites me and I become allergic to pork and beef, you might as well kill me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that's what is it called? It's
the Lone Star tick.
Yeah, but what's the thing it gives to you? The
alpha gal.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that the other day. It was the first time I had heard about it, and then I heard it like again in that week. And this is the third time in a week I've heard that, and I had never heard about it before. So,
well, they have made their entrance into Florida, my friend. They're finding them in my neighborhood right now.
Wow.
There's a guy I talked to. He's a courier driver up in Michigan, and he has it, and so he actually changed his whole route because of just the insane, like, not just dietary restrictions, but he can't wear clothes of certain material and stuff like that. Like so this was the guy who used to do long haul driving, and he's like, "No, dude, I had to basically change everything up so I can get home every day. Like I have to eat in the same places and do all this." And man, it's times like that where I am just grateful to be me.
There was something I saw. I think it's called like a hammerhead worm or something. There was something I saw yesterday on it. It's some kind of a new thing.
South American screwworm?
No, I think this was called the hammerhead worm or something. I mean, I just glanced at it, flipping through.
That was my nickname in college.
On it. The what?
The hammerhead worm,
or something like seriously, all kidding aside, I was just like flipping through these feeds, and it was like a news thing that had it on there. It's kind of like transparent looking, and I just kept going with it, but I didn't stop on it. I could have swore it said hammerhead worm, but I had to go back and find it. But I don't know. There's a whole lot of things out there I'm sure we don't know about that they're still discovering.
And the conversation trails off. The Western Diamondback scares the holy crap out of me. When I lived in San Antonio, 03 to 06. And I had a Western Diamondback camp out right on my front porch, right outside my door. My wife and I are about to go out to dinner, and we hear something that sounds like a sprinkler running outside. It's like, I didn't leave the damn sprinkler on. What the hell? So we go to step outside, and that snake is literally a foot in front of the doorstop. And I'm like, oh shit, close the door. My wife's like, what's wrong? They're like, we're not going out that way. We called Animal Control.
We'll go climb out the back window.
Yeah, we called animal control. Of course, they
I'm going to
didn't
set
deal with it.
building
So
on fire and move.
yeah, no, that was the next step. I mean, holy crap! I'm glad we never got that in there. But watching the police deal with this damn thing was the funniest freaking thing in the world. Okay, I mean, I shit you not. They were about to use a shotgun and blast that snake
Do it.
in the corner of my porch.
Do the world a favor.
What it busted up my house, man? What damaged my house? I didn't want to do that. They ended up using a garden hoe and smashed his head open. And then the white venom sac exploded and sprayed everywhere. I had these little white stains all over my front porch. Can you imagine what people were asking of me whenever they saw it?
Killing that.
A bunch of seagulls flew over my house.
Poor innocent snake, my ass, Pedro.
Just animals.
I'm with you, Adam.
Yeah, snakes
Listen,
don't bother me.
I live in the Australia of America. All right, we have more snakes that want to kill you down here than we know what to do with.
You ought to check out the Eastern Diamondback
on the fucking
snake.
water.
We have them.
I know. So you guess where they're most prominent?
The beach.
Right here in North Carolina. Look up on your computer.
I was waiting for that one arm. Nice job.
I said it, John. I said that was your average Friday night. Like, you just missed it.
There's a farm here in North Carolina called Blues Farm. You can look it up. It's like near Pinehurst, Aberdeen, Southern Pines area.
Are we talking about North Carolina again?
Yeah, because we're always talking about.
Of course, we're talking about North Carolina again.
It's Blues Farm.
The only state in the union, didn't you know?
And people from all over the country come in to hunt the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake because North Carolina probably has the largest population of Eastern Diamondback rattlesnakes there is up on the East Coast.
Now we've got Sweetwater, Texas, where they had the Diamondback roundup every year.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
that's
still
kind of
do
what
it.
this one is at Blues Farm.
Do that out there?
And they let people come one time a year to hunt them.
Yeah.
Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do or not, but I know they did when I was in high school. It was a freaking huge thing. And there were some big Eastern Diamondback snakes out there I've seen. Huge.
I opened the door the other day to a snake, but it wasn't poisonous, and I still screamed like a little girl and decided to shut the door and, never, ever leave the house again.
Yeah, I remember.
I've been in here for 6 days and hadn't even changed my underwear.
Yeah, I got.
I don't even look outside anymore. I just know. I'm like, that's your territory. We're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I moved to Florida, didn't realize how bad the snake problem is. We're building in the swamps. Duh.
Well, you guys have got a lot of problem with the pythons.
So in South Florida, in the Everglades, we have the pythons, but up where I am, we've got cottonmouths, timber rattlers.
Yeah, we got a lot of those here.
Eastern diamondbacks, and pygmies.
Pygmy rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 types of rattlesnakes. We've got the cottonmouth, and then we have the eastern coral snake.
Yeah, we got a lot of coral snakes here. We got cottonmouths, but they're more on the east coast of North Carolina. They're not really around here.
So it's been an impressive, quick learning curve, I will say, to learn how to identify what kind of snake it is.
Now let me ask you this: out of all the snakes that you just identified, do you know which of those snakes is the most deadly?
Out of the ones I identified, the coral snake.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Now
it can't bite you once and hurt you. It has to chew into you because its mouth is small.
No, that's not true. It can still bite you and release venom based off of a quick bite. It is more common for them to chew because they have smaller fangs located in the back of their mouth.
Right.
But
one bite is probably not going to hurt.
An eastern coral snake will jack you up.
Oh yeah.
If you ever want to follow a really cool Facebook group, follow National Snakebite Support.
This is definitely not a Facebook group I'll ever look at. That sounds like hell to me.
Well, it's kind of hell to me because I'm like, holy shit, how many people actually get bitten by venomous snakes every year? Because everybody plays it down. It's like, oh no, it's not that many bites, and only 5 people have died. I'm like,
well, here's one for you. My neighbor Jen, she is the top toxicologist here in Winston-Salem used to be called Baptist Hospital. Now it's Atrium. They got bought out by Atrium out of Charlotte. But so anytime you get bit by something, she's the person that they're calling in. We were talking about a couple of months back because we had like a little small nest of copperheads up here that my golden retriever actually laid down right like 3 inches away from one, and I normally will spot them, but I didn't see this one up in the leaves. and all of a sudden he jumped straight up in the air, and he didn't get bit, thank God. But so her and I were talking and about stuff that she's seen at the hospital and crap, and she told me the craziest thing that she ever saw and experienced here in Winston-Salem is some guy here had a pet cobra and was bitten by it. Now, why do you have a pet cobra?
Right.
What's the point of having a cobra?
But see, here's the thing: is you get these idiots who do that. They bring one over, and then they can't handle it, and so they release it into the wild in America.
Well, do you remember years ago the cobra that was roaming around Raleigh, North Carolina?
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago, and they found it on somebody's porch.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy had a cobra and it got out.
Yeah, that should be prison time for being that stupid.
Well, yeah.
It's insane, man. Like
people get stuck on these exotic animals. Like, oh, that'd be cool to have it. Impress your friends for like a few weeks or whatever. But then it's months go by. It's just like they start having a thinking moment, like how stupid was I, and they just let it go or do something like.
Humans are stupid, but anyway, yeah. In South Florida, you were talking about the pythons. They have open python season. It's a $50 bounty for python to kill.
Yeah, there's some big ones down there. I've seen some of the videos.
They have a dude that has a YouTube channel that all he does is hunt pythons.
Yeah.
And
he's made
a million. He's a millionaire now because of that.
Well, think about the food source they've got.
They have
the deer, the alligator. They
have extremely affected the ecosystem of South Florida because they are wiping out entire populations of animals.
Yeah, no, they are. They are. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and these freaking nuts are like, oh, why would you kill them? They're not invasive. Bullshit, dude. Like, they've completely wiped out species of deer in South Florida. Like, when you have something eating the fucking alligators, the alligator is the top of the food chain here.
Yeah.
When something comes in and starts eating the alligator, you got a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and they get up in the neighborhoods and they kill your domestic pets, dogs, small children. I mean, think about that. I mean, there's nothing that's off the table with a python this size. If you're big enough for it to attack and eat, it's gonna attempt it.
You know what sucks is there was a couple that killed a python down here a few weeks ago, and it was pregnant with, I think they said 81 babies. Oh, and they only got $50. I'm like,
oh man,
right? Like, come on, that's like a $4,000 bounty.
Yeah, they have a lot of babies what that snakes do. They sure do, man.
Yeah, I'm out on that shit. Like, you can have all these snakes. I'm good. I love animals. I do not like snakes.
I don't mind snakes. It's spiders I can't stand.
See, I'm kind of with you, again, Australia of Florida, or Florida is the Australia of America, right? We got freaking black widows and brown recluse. The only two venomous spiders in America. We have both of them.
We got them here too.
Like,
the worst part is while you sleep, you're usually eating one or two.
I only like one spider, and that's the wolf spider.
Spiders are in your house.
John. Thanks.
I like one spider too. It's the dead one.
I hope you get two flat
wolf spiders are the greatest. If you have wolf spiders around your house, you should never kill them.
Brown recluses are more prominent inside your house.
An average of their life. And
black widows
are
more outside.
That data, but
what?
I'm sorry. I heard that. I had heard once that human beings will swallow an average of 8 spiders while sleeping. Now, I have no idea where they would get that data from, but still, seems legit.
Bro, it's just a midnight protein snack.
Yeah,
that's the benefit of sleep apnea. My mouth is covered.
Hey, if you live in the inner city, it's not just spiders, but it's cockroaches.
Yeah, the wood.
Well, that's down here too. The Florida, what do they call them? The palmetto bugs down here. Fist-sized cockroaches that they call the palmetto bug.
Dude, when I lived in Florida, the thing that scared me the most was the cow killer bugs. That was the thing that I feared the most as a kid. Being in Florida was stepping on one of those fucking things. I don't know why. I didn't care about any of the snakes, any of the other crap. It was some stupid cow killers.
Something else that's kind of crazy you don't really think of are scorpions.
Scorpions, I don't mind them, dude. Pair of needle nose pliers, you're done. You just pick them up by the stinger, put them somewhere. Scorpions are
again
with.
But if you're
Florida, the Australia of the
whatever.
country, I had an experience with a black scorpion in Panama City.
3 kinds of scorpions.
It's like Jumanji down here.
Yeah, there was a black scorpion. I was in I was an Air Force cadet at the time. I was in camouflage pants, and those camouflage pants have a button fly. So I was out with a squad. We were.
You mean you were in the military and you actually had camo on?
Hey, the Air Force actually had camo. Wonderful.
Wow.
So we were sitting around the campfire.
They had the pretty camo.
Yeah. We were sitting around a campfire, and one crawled into my fly. Some guy watched the tail go into my fly, ran over to me. I stood up for a second. He ripped my pants down, and he's like, "Dude, I don't want you to get bit." Of course, it's a big thing, the size of my fist. I mean, you scared the shit out of me. I didn't sleep for 2 weeks.
He probably did. Just said, "Oh, well, excuse me, never mind. There's nothing there to bite." So
there's nothing there.
You're fine. Proceed.
That's rude. That's
oh my
rude.
God, that's so. Funny.
Now I'll tell you what I'm most afraid of in Florida is the freaking drivers.
They're all from New York and New Jersey, dude.
Yeah.
No, that maybe 20 years ago that was the case. Now they're just from freaking everywhere. And I'll tell you what, it is the Floridians who are the absolute worst of it because they don't teach you to drive down here. You get your license when you're like 12 years old, and they don't give a shit if you live or die because they've also been raised their entire lives saying, "Oh, it's everybody else. It's everybody else." This is what, and I think statistically, it's like the second or third like highest like death per whatever in traffic. And set this place on fire. Let the snakes have it.
That's okay. We're all going to drown in 50 years anyway. So
I wonder how you guys would like do here. We have all of these things here besides the pythons that you're talking about. No, I'm just like, it's just a part of living
I would walk
here.
outside.
I already know how I would do.
I'd walk outside in San Antonio and I'd burst into flame. I mean, it gets so.
I have lived in Texas most of my life, and I think I've probably encountered 2 or 3 rattlesnakes, and I've played in the woods more than most people that I know. Scorpions, seen a lot of scorpions. We get the little brown ones. Here's the thing about scorpions. Even an emperor scorpion, which is one of the most deadly in the world, it'll take a while for that shit to kill a decent sized man. We have black widows, brown recluses, all the rattlesnakes. All kinds of crap. Don't
sidewinders.
The thing, honestly, I think the thing most scary here in Texas is the fucking ocean, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the per capita density, bro. Like I've had 3 rattlesnakes.
I'm not saying you gotta. I'm just like,
and y'all have some really mean armadillos out there.
Armadillos are amazing.
Did
you know possums?
I've seen them.
Are immune to rattlesnake venom?
That's so cool, isn't it, dude? That's cool.
Like I would just want to go get a whole bunch of possums and turn them loose in the swamp.
Oh, it's kind of like a badger. I mean, just kind of badgers get bit by a poisonous a cobra or whatever, and they kind of like go to sleep a little bit, wake up, and then go find the snake and eat it.
Badger.
Little honey badger. Meanest animal on earth, actually. The honey badger.
Wasn't there a thing like maybe 10 years ago about the honey badger, and everyone was calling each other? There was like a video and came like a
honey badger doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that was funny as heck. I mean, they don't. They're just like, it's kind of like a wolverine, but the honey badgers are actually been rated the meanest animal on earth. I mean,
they're not as mean as Nick Klingensmith.
Lions.
They're not as mean as Nick Klingensmith when his sugar's low.
Well, that is true.
I can be a bit of a prick when the sugar's low.
I'd love to watch Nick turn into Joe Pesci and go to hand him a Snickers bar.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
You're either giving me the Snickers bar or you're getting the pencil. Which one's it going to be?
So,
I'll give you the Snickers bar.
Switching gears. Who is fortunate enough to get a share or several shares of SpaceX?
I've made like $300. I've made like $300 off of that shit already.
I did my Robinhood thing. I put in for 5 shares. Because it was a lottery system, I was awarded 1. I got an email and a thing on my phone. It says, "Hey, you're number 512,000, whatever. You were allocated 1 share at $135." And I put
What'd you get to buy at? What'd you get to buy at?
135.
That's what I got. I go through. I use Charles Schwab, and I went on there the night before it went live, and I put in my order to drop as soon as it went on the market, and I got mine for 135 too. I bought five shares at 135, and then I saw that it jumped to 190, and I bought 5 more shares. I didn't check it today, but last I saw it was just over $200. So
yeah, it was 214, but now it's like $190 or something like that. A buddy of mine he bought 500 shares, and he actually got 500 shares.
Yeah,
like how did you get so lucky to get 500 and not be allocated?
I got money, bro.
300. But he got 500.
Dude, did you see the cooler part about that it didn't get a lot of news play was these SpaceX employees that like became multi-millionaires overnight. Like people.
I was just getting ready to touch on this because
I think that's really cool though. It's great of Elon. It's really
these
cool.
These damn woke ass sheep are out here screaming about Elon being the first trillionaire. I'm like, he made every factory worker in his company a millionaire.
Yeah.
A lot of these people, I read one story, like, some of these people, when they first got hired on, he had said, hey, like, I'm going to give you this amount of shares. So whenever we do go public, blah, blah, blah. Like some of these people were hired on at like 1,000+ shares. You know what I mean? It was, absolutely nuts. So
they were given shares instead of raises.
And everyday people, these were everyday folks. These weren't C-suite people. These were, people on on the factory line.
People are mad about that, dude. It floors me that anybody can be mad about that many people getting a come up like that.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a great thing, and I that's actually part of my compensation package. Is I got shares of the company I work for. So
can Elon start a freight brokerage? Because I'll go to work for it for shares.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well, shut up.
He's already the first space freight broker.
I think
he did the
Elon's
first civilian supply to the International Space Station's first civilian space broker.
Maybe he'll take trucks to the moon. All these illegals are going to take them to the moon and drop them off. He's a cool dude.
Then we'll all want to move there because they'll end up fucking building some badass resort that everybody wants to be.
The moon is 250 degrees during the day and minus 100 at night.
Oh, so Texas at noon. Too easy.
Yeah. Muskland.
Jeff, you're looking so dapper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Your hair is turning a darker shade of gray. I didn't know that was possible.
That's what happens with age.
50 Shades of Gray, man.
Salt and pepper. You freaking silver fox, you.
Hey, and by the way, guys, Jersey drivers are the best. So don't give me this crap.
They're not.
Right?
Jersey drivers are assholes.
What happened? Oh, no.
See, Nick disagreed with you so much he left.
Southern boys, Southerners are the best.
He's a smart man.
Yeah, but you can take a Jersey guy in ice and snow. You can take a Jersey guy in ice and snow. You can't do that with somebody from Florida.
No, you can't.
Where you at, Jeff?
I like the power slide.
What are you doing, Jeff? Where are you at?
What's that?
Where are you at?
He's walking around his house
Tires
if he can
rotating.
find rattlesnakes. Hey, we don't have snakes up here.
I'm here at an auto body getting this thing fixed.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Of course, he drives a caddy.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's 75. Of course he drives a caddy.
That was like a Chrysler 300.
it's not just a caddy.
It's the caddy.
And he's
just getting some molding. Just getting some molding replaced. It's 11 years old, and just having a few parts. Just a pain in the ass.
Just like that guy in that movie, I think it's called A Tale from the Bronx, where the mafia guy drives the Cadillac, but he only drives it backwards, so he doesn't put miles on it.
Hey, seriously, the caddy trunk is not that big. I can only put 2 bodies in it, not 5.
2 whole bodies.
Whole bodies.
Whole bodies.
Whole body. That's correct. Allegedly.
You need one of those old El Dorado Cadillacs.
Oh man. So who's got what on the boards today for freight? Not like literally mean on the boards, but what you got moving today, Adam?
Well, today I don't have a ton, but I've got a bunch of projects coming. I'm moving a drilling mast and rig tomorrow. I'm moving 2 helicopters Monday.
Nice.
I've got some fire trucks that are moving here in the next week or so. just over here living the dream, man. Just fighting customers who want to try to hold you to contract rates while thriving in the spot market. It's kind of crazy.
Speaking of, you talking about helicopters, so have you seen where Air Force One is being retired and the new Air Force One's coming online?
Yeah, we're getting the Emirates. The Emirates bought us an airplane.
Yeah, the Emirates, yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful plane, man. They were talking about on the news this morning. He may take that trip to Camp David or fly it, or I forgot somewhere. It was a first trip on it.
He needs to do a low flying pass across Washington, D.C. with it. Just buzz the tower.
Yeah, buzz the tower.
I don't know, man. Anybody else here had an issue with customers who want to try to hold you to contract rates from the first of the year?
Yeah, they did. They did, but I did base plus fuel plus emergency fuel on top of that. And I convinced them that that's the best way to do it. It's just temporary until the fuel comes down. But yeah, I think everybody got hammered on the contracted rates.
Well, the fuel has come down quite a bit, though.
Yeah, but still, it's still above the contracted plus 10, fuel.
15%.
Yeah.
It looks like next week it'll actually, the national average will break below $5 a gallon, hopefully.
Yeah, because it's what, like 80 some barrels a gallon now, or something like that. Gasoline.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Truck stops are delaying making the change.
It's going.
I actually
drop more than that, though. It's going to drop more.
I actually had a building materials customer fire us this last week.
Really?
Yeah, because we couldn't cover the freight at our contract rates, and
That's
they didn't want to move it at spot market. I'm like, either you want your freight to move or you don't. Like that. He's like, we've given you 115 tenders and you've only moved 13 loads. I'm like, okay. And the average spot market rate is $1,000 to $1,500 above what I quoted you back in January. I said, nobody else is moving the freight. Oh, it's moving. Hey, does that come with like a built-in, like one of those seats that takes you up the stairs? Like does the door open and it turns out so you can sit down and it slides you into the driver's?
You know what, Adam? You played too much in the sandbox when you were little, moving all those trucks and those fire trucks. Man, Jesus.
I just want to know, does it have like a seat in the back that slides out with a Gatling gun on it? Like it looks like it looks like a geriatric Batmobile.
No, that's coming in the next couple of years.
All right, fair enough. But anyway, man, it's unrealistic expectations right now from some of these customers. I just don't understand it. It's annoying.
Well, it's just they're just not keeping up with like what's out there, and they just don't understand that. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, just tell them to go from the contract to the spot market and see how much they're going to pay there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
the thing is, Adam, they're probably going to come back to you. They're probably going to come back to you in 2 weeks saying we weren't able to get a single load moved, and then start agreeing to whatever you need to do to get it moved.
We'll see, man. They've been asking me for spot rates, but they wanted guaranteed capacity with spot rates, and their plants are in some of the toughest states in the United States for flatbeds right now.
Well, and they fired you, so that means that if they do come back to you, you get to refile your rates again.
What was stupid is we file our rates every 6 months. Like we were due to file new rates in the next 30 days. It is what it is, man. I was mad about it for the first 24 to 48 hours because I felt, we got a raw deal because nobody else is moving freight right now. Like, you're sending 9-10 update requests. Hey, are you able to cover this? Hey, do you have any capacity for any day this week? No, because the trucks aren't there. There's no trucks.
Yeah, they're moving to the spot market.
Well, not just that, but all the trucks that Duffy has taken off the road. I firmly believe most of them were in the platform. Because you're not seeing the capacity crunch on the dry van side like you are platforms.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. wholeheartedly. And with all of the data centers that are being built and all that, I think the flats, steps, and hot shots, this is their golden age for the next few years.
It is, but
the next couple of years.
I'll tell you, I have felt it even in the van in a lot of markets, not every market, but like especially Atlanta market, I'm hot out of there right now. I've got more freight than I know what to fucking do with out of Atlanta, but so does everybody else. And dude,
well, I mean, we move hard. 40 loads in and 40 loads out a day.
Bro,
of data center
even out of the Northeast, PA, I got a really good packaging customer, man. They pay good rates. They're short. All their loads are pick up same day. Easy peasy stuff. And dude, I cannot find a carrier to save my life. Mondays or Fridays, I get. You don't want to get stuck with something possibly over the weekend. Mondays, most people like to get some miles under their belt, but man, it's just a crunch up there, dude.
Yeah, pick up Friday, deliver
reefer stuff. I lost both my plant customers because I couldn't find reefers to save my life.
John, are you talking about
at least not at decent rates?
You talking about the hot shots and the dualies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that's where a lot of
and if you are a hot shot guy, get your freaking CDL. Get your CDL because you will open so much more opportunity for yourself if you get a CDL out of that.
I agree with that. I got a customer right now, John, that about half of their freight is hot shot stuff, but because of the weight, it requires a CDL. And they're paying FTL flatbed rates for this stuff because another broker was great enough to educate him and said, "Hey man, these people have a CDL. They're different from a normal hot shot. Like you can't just lowball them and give them $1 less or whatever mile, like they deserve it." So I mean, they're pulling 20,000 pounds or whatever on a hot shot and getting paid $5 a mile for it.
With the dualies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But those are CDLs. Not saying a hot shot can't make that period without a CDL, but I agree with John. You just get that CDL and it allows you to haul a little more weight. Dude, as long as your equipment can handle it and you can do it legally on your equipment, yeah, he's right. You open up a ton more doors, man.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one of my customers that I move stuff around with my dually, and it pays really good. And I don't.
Yeah, the only problem is
move it more than 60 miles.
Yeah, I deal with autos a lot, and I had a recent case where we had a dually go missing that we were shipping, and it was missing for a couple of weeks, and finally turned up. The only problem was there was an extra 7,000 miles on the freaking odometer.
Whoops.
The guy was using the dually to run his freaking business. Oh my God. I got camera footage of the guy and I'm like, you stupid bastard. Now we're coming to you for your entire business.
So what about the sprinter van business? They expedite sprinter vans and stuff. Straight trucks.
No, I ain't really in that. So.
Yeah, that's still a lot of automotive freight.
The sprinters can be good. The sprinters can be good if you are good at what you do. The only problem is being unregulated the way they are, and unregulated is because they're under 10,000 pounds. There's so many problems with that. There's so many bad actors in that area because they can operate that way. They don't have to deal with the hours of service. They don't have to have the markings on the side of the truck. They don't have to do any of that extra stuff. So all the bad guys that are getting kicked out of their CDL jobs because they got the non-domicile CDLs and whatnot, they're all going over to the freaking sprinter vans
and the straight truck.
They're also getting non-CDL hot shots.
Straight trucks.
To a lesser extent, the box trucks, but the box trucks are still have to have ELDs and stuff like that. The sprinter vans don't.
Not the non-regulated straight trucks.
If it's over 10,000 pounds, a commercial vehicle over 10,000 pounds, it has to have
like right at 10,000, not 10,000 and up, but like 10,000, like the local P&D type. Guys, you see
the local auto part delivery guys. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I mean just regular freight. I mean with like lift gates or whatever. But yeah, so there's a lot that's going into that space. And they're doing a lot of hot shots in those trucks too, because there's a company right here in Greensboro. They don't use I mean, they're a legit company, but they've got the box trucks. They're non-regulated, non-CDL. They're like 10,000 pounds GVW right there, and they'll run from here to Michigan, Jersey, whatever, at 225 a mile up, and maybe, but they charge like, well, I know back in the day they were like 225 a mile, head haul, and then probably and they would charge you to come back, like $1 or something to come back to bring the truck back. Mm-hmm. And they were actually getting paid to do that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I operated in the non-CDL space for a long time, and the box trucks and the hot shots, that they can do well if they're well run, but most brokers will avoid them whenever possible,
right?
Because they can be problematic, and there's a lot of bad guys in it.
You got to be like a courier company and do like local stuff, and then get have one, maybe a manufacturer that just likes you because you're doing a lot of local things for them or whatever, and say, hey, we got this freight going up here, we want to use you because you're dependable. It's all about.
That's kind of how I started. I ran a lot of SDs in the Southeast, doing final mile for a couple of years, and I would Estes would give me some of their long haul stuff for box trucks, and then I started breaking into the long haul space on the spot market, and that's ultimately what ended up killing my company. But oh well.
Yeah.
Oh guys, I gotta go. I got trucks to load.
Yeah, tell it off anyway, man.
Your truck in Virginia, what is it, JR?
Step 53.
Okay. Send me a message. Let me know where he is, because I think we can make this work. They want to pick it up tomorrow, deliver it Monday.
Where's it picking up at?
Strasburg, outside DC.
Strasburg.
Yeah, he's in King George, which is just south of DC.
So he's close. Let me see.
Yeah,
perfect.
He's close.
And it was like a 150-mile run or something like that.
100 miles.
100-mile run. Hold over the weekend, deliver on Monday.
No, he's going to Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you an email here in just a minute. Send me the deets on it.
Sounds good.
And
Jeff, what are you doing? I keep seeing your backside.
He's not listening.
Is this phone hanging from
too.
like a lanyard or something? Oh yeah, he's talking. He's telling his story. He's telling his life story.
And just for the
he's scheduling his next trip to in his time machine back to ancient Egypt.
He's got to go make some more sarcophaguses.
Just for the record, Stephen Myers, redneck trucker, I do love you, brother. You will always be my hero.
You need to heighten your standards.
Mom says, come upstairs now. It's time for breakfast. That's the comment of the day.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, John, we're going to start with you, man. What do you got to lead us off with here?
Well, today on TikTok Diner, we have Brandon Wiseman coming on to talk about some of the issues going on with clients in terms of Modus, kind of conversation we had last week with J.R. Elrod. And it is a month since the Montgomery decision, so I'm sure we'll be touching on that as well. That is at noon Eastern today.
Nice.
The real Mr. Spencer.
Man, I'm still not famous enough for my own show, so I'm just bumming on Spencer's show over here. Bring it some quality Spencer to the show.
You could do some. You could actually start your own show. You could do an outdoor nature show, snake hunting, like Snake Man or whatever.
Yeah, we're going to do the Dog Road Coffee Podcast.
The Dog Road Coffee Podcast. Yeah.
Dog Road.
What you got there, El Jefe?
Oh, well, sitting here at the Auto Body, and then I'm going to meet with the fourth largest commercial insurance company for warehousing and transportation to talk about my new program, which is the Transportation Risk Management Operations System. Just finished it up. I have a few things to go with it, but it might be part of their standard for underwriting that they're going to apply that, so we can reduce warehousing costs and transportation costs and all that kind of stuff if they follow my program. So that's where I'm going in a little bit after I get out of here. So wish me luck.
Oh yeah.
For the low,
And
low
next
price
week
of
on TikTok Counter, we're talking about that.
How long did it take you to write that in stone, like on the tablets? You know, carve all the words in it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Well, it actually started when I resigned from being the chairman of the Freight Fraud Task Force, and I was just thinking about the gaps and loopholes in the warehousing side on the shipper side, because let's face it, you don't really hear too much about that. And it's a huge void. Yeah. And that's the front line of all fraud, because we wouldn't have fraud if we didn't have shippers. And they're, what's up?
Are you adding up all this money you're making on your abacus?
You're a good friend there, Adam.
Carry the two. Seriously, when are you going to come down here to visit your partner and let's go play some golf, dude?
You really need to upgrade and start using a slide rule. You really need to upgrade and start using a slide rule.
You do.
Oh, absolutely. I'm bringing some of the systems that I used when I built the pyramid. So, we're good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, I will say that those are one of the 7th wonders of the world. Nobody knows how you did it. So you've been really good about keeping your secrets.
Yeah, you got to ask Bill Robinson. He was part of my crew.
I miss Bill. Where's Bill?
I talked to him today. He's had some shit going on. They had loss in his family, and he said that they're just really. And he also said like work is just extremely busy. We emailed this morning, so yeah, I miss him too, man. But he's had a lot going on.
Yeah, Bill's a good guy.
He's my favorite Canadian.
Yeah, he is. He is absolutely a really good, down to earth kind of guy.
Bill is freaking wonderful, man.
All right, boys, I gotta bounce.
Later, bro.
Yeah, me too.
What you got? Adam,
enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
Jared, what you got?
Oh, I ain't got a whole lot today. Only thing I can say is go out and buy my book on Amazon. Got it on ebook and paperback, and soon to have the audiobook out.
What's the name of the book, JR?
Who's doing the audiobook?
Frozen Freight Iron Reach. It's book 1 of a five book series.
4.5 books.
4.5. Yeah, 4.5.
Because it's always supposed to.
We should take your book and I can put it in the I don't know, accessories or something like that on the coffee website.
Who's narrating?
And sell it on the coffee website. People can bundle.
I don't know. I don't know. It's liable to be me, but I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, no, I'm joking.
I'm doing auditions right now for it.
I'll do it yourself, man. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I just don't know if I've got enough time to devote to doing it. That's the problem, because it takes a while.
Fair.
So.
Yeah.
Now, what were you saying, Spencer?
Oh no, I was gonna say we could maybe have a conversation, maybe take your book and put it on the coffee or cigar website as a like under gear or accessories or whatever. Just way to promote it and sell it or whatever.
Sure.
People can bundle it with coffee or grab a cigar and bundle it with a book or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cigar.
Let me know.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, reach out to me. Hit me at Spencer@RoadDogCoffee.com.
Okay. All right.
I'll call you with chat about how good work. But Pedro, what you got, brother?
Man, let me see. What do I got? I guess not much besides, be nice to each other, spread the love. Remember, everybody's got their own shit going on. Your problems aren't the only problems in the world, right? And just be there for each other, man.
Yeah.
I think that is the message we need to be spreading every day. Love your fellow man. You know what I mean? Other than that, no show for the lounge tomorrow. Next week, Wednesday, We will have our mystery sponsor live on the show. The founder of that company will be live on the show next Wednesday. Still no winners. I have got so many people that are so dang close on their guesses. And you can guess as much as you want on who the sponsor is. Just go to the Logistics Lounge page and you'll see the video of the little multicolored truck. And it reveals some of the sponsor's logo. If you can guess it, $50 Amazon gift card, first place, second place, anything from the lounge store, third place, a lounge or only freight hat, your choice of color. I think I'm going to drop another hint too, because
we'll throw in a bag of Smokey the Bandit or something also.
There you go. I think I'm going to throw another hint out there, but that's it, man. Next Wednesday, please, watch the show. Really excited about that. Really excited about the new sponsor, and hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Hope all your freight gets picked up and delivered on time and safe. If you are a driver, you're out there on the road, keep the shiny side up and have a good weekend when you get to it.
Yeah.
You said which one do you have the hint under?
The what?
Which post is it that you have the hint under?
It's both the posts I've made. There's hints in the bottom of them and the last line, but it's the post. It's a weird multicolored looking truck, and then you click on it. You click on the video, and it goes to a black screen, and it starts removing parts of the screen to reveal the logo. No one has guessed it so far. Pretty damn close though. So if anyone can guess it, and then let me know. I said I've given 2 pretty good hints. I think I'm about to drop a third one. Probably over the weekend, because I really want to give somebody something. Like I really want someone to win this. So I can give someone something. But if they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? It's still been fun to have people DMing me, man. To be honest with you, I've got this one guy. He's probably guessed like 8 times. Like he has DM'd me so much, and I love it though, man. He keeps guessing and guessing. He's like, "Can you give me another hint?" And I was like, "Nope, man." So it's like I can tell you if you're hot or cold. And he guessed one dude. Like this guy was so freaking close, and I was like, "Bro, you are like on fire, red hot. I mean, call the damn fire department, dude. The house is burning down." And his next guess was like, and I told him, I said, "Dude, we are now swimming in the Antarctic."
send me the video. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I will. I'm not going to give you. Oh no, I haven't told you who it is, so you can play. Adam can't play because he already knows who it is. There's like 5 people who can't play because they know who it is, but I haven't told you yet. So I'll send it to you.
Are you sure you hadn't told me?
I don't think so.
If you did, I wouldn't remember anyway.
I'm watching the video and I don't see. Is it the truck that's the hint?
Nope. You can see a very part. Actually, you know what? Here is a new hint. This will be a hint. I will put this out. I'm just going to post a picture of the truck. The colors, there are colors in that thing that are the colors of this new company.
Oh, okay.
So not every one of them, but a majority of the color scheme in that is the colors of the branding of this company. And it is a logistics tech company, and there are 9 letters in the company's name. So there you go. We're going to keep going, man. I love it. It's fun. And dude, look at this, bro. They sent me this. JR saw this last night, but look, dude, they had this fucking made for me, bro, because they saw this. Like, I didn't ask them for that, man. Like, dude just said, "Hey, man, I'm sending you a surprise." And he made the other person over here is my buddy that works for him. And so I had to cover his stuff up because you would immediately know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, super. I'm really excited about working with these people, man. They're really, really awesome folks, and biggest company we've ever partnered with. So I'm excited just in that, man. To have, someone at their level has been in business as long as them to reach out amongst all the other people they could have reached out to and do some stuff with. And damn, I hate this. And they're talking about doing some stuff with Freight Ninja too. So I love that even more, man. I love when I can get my sponsors and my partners together to do business together, dude. So I think that's, a wonderful thing when you can make connections.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's all I got, man. I rambled too long. Sorry.
So
that's all.
Alzheimer's moment that I had at the beginning of the show, that performer that I was talking about, that's like one of the best shows you'll ever see, is Bruno Mars.
Oh yes, I have heard that, dude. He is from Hawaii, not Puerto Rico.
I knew he was something. So it's.
Well, I wouldn't even say Hawaii. I don't know. He's from the island.
The song 24 Karat Magic, which is kind of a big thing, but no, that's a great tune. But yes,
I have heard that.
He is like probably the biggest, like huge.
Yeah, dude. When we were in Vegas, when Kat and I went to Vegas in April for our anniversary, Bruno Mars was there because they were naming a street after him or whatever, and he did a concert. Man, dude, that place was freaking bonkers.
Like a good dude. He really is a good dude, man.
Never heard anything bad about him. I can say that. Never heard anything bad.
He doesn't carry a lot of baggage. But everybody, head over to the coffee.com, roaddogcoffee.com, grab some coffee. And my apologies to the people this past week, this week we're in, that may have been trying to get cigars, because we did added something to the site, the little travel humidor, and changed a couple things around, and it, for some reason, through the system, the Shopify, it threw it in a test mode. So if you were on there trying to make a purchase, you were not able to, because the system was in test mode. And I caught that like 2 days ago, and turned it off. I'm like, what? So it's out of test mode. Everything's working. It should be working good. You can go. We test it. So go to Road Dog Cigar, grab some cigars, and
I need to get with you. I need to get with you so I can get you on the website.
The what?
I need to get with you so I can get the cigar stuff on my website. I need to get some branding from you, and we need to create a link and everything so I can put you on my website. Yeah,
we can do that. And the cigar, I know there may be some skepticism out there with the cigar. Well, it's a gimmick. No, it's not a gimmicky cigar. These are true.
They are good
premium cigars. They're 8-year aged tobacco, and not a lot of your cigars are made with aged tobacco. Our manufacturer is one of the few in the world that age their tobacco 8+ years. Ours are 8 years. The binders are true Brazilian Mata Fina. So when you have true Brazilian Mata Fina as your binder of your cigar, you got a damn good cigar. And it's all long leaf. I've had the burn, because I'll smoke like 3 a day. I've had the burn walking my dog in the afternoon, and I'll light one up, go across the street to the park, and I'm walking that golden retriever, and I'll light it one time, and I've got the burn coming all the way back near the ring, and he'll bump me or knock it off or whatever. But the burnt, they're extremely well constructed cigars. So they're the real deal. You want a good true premium cigar, those are the ones, and it supports the industry. So I'm working right now to see what we want to kind of support, what like a portion of proceeds to go back to whatever, we're kind of identifying that, and I'm gonna be getting with some folks, have some conversations, around that. So I want to definitely make a big push with the cigar thing, man.
Love it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. Them cigars are good, though. I mean, I've
had they are.
They're damn good cigars.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we are going to be out of here. Appreciate everybody for watching. We will see everyone next Thursday, same time, same place. Don't forget, go watch John's show, TikTok Diner, today, noon on LinkedIn and all the other places that he is on. And don't forget to go like, subscribe, all that stuff to, everyone's thing. John with the Double Broker Bounty Hunter and the Freight Fraud Task Force. Myself in the Logistics Lounge. Make sure you go follow Spencer Squire, Road Dog Coffee Company, and Cigar Company. With that, we're out. Time to roll some beautiful bean footage.